New week, new video. Last week I didn't get you one. I apologize. Very sorry. I've been busy, out and about. Hurt my hand in the gym. Anyway, today what I want to talk about is being random. In life, there's a lot of known knowns. There's a lot of known unknowns. There's also, even more than anything, a lot of unknown unknowns. Those aren't my words. I took it from some guy I saw on YouTube a while back. And it really resonated with me what he had to say. It's fundamentally, you never know what's behind the next door of your life, right? And you don't know where the door is. And you don't even know if you have the right key. So, in knowing that, we're just sort of expected to understand. I mean, a lot of the times people will just feel that you need to know where you're going with your life, but no one really knows where they're going. And if you know where you are, that's great, I guess. It's a gift that not a lot of people have. But more often than not, we have no idea where we're heading. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But we often shortchange ourselves with experience. We don't do the things that could be interesting because it's not safe to do so. Well, what do I mean by that? Like, a lot of the times we feel that we're stuck to a certain idea or a career path or a choice, and we have to stick with it, even if we feel we don't enjoy it. It's completely nonsense. You need to go out and experience. Be random. Do shit that's completely just random, just randomness, right? If it seems fun, go do it, because you never know what the experience is. For me, I thought I would be interested in a career in law, but I still decided to take up some work in finance, see how that was. Maybe I took the experience. I want to take a couple more experiences, but from what I've seen so far, it's not for me. I did some experience with some solicitors at a relatively big firm. Thought I would enjoy that. Turns out, coming out of it, wasn't for me. Now, had I not taken that experience, had I not taken the risk to do that experience, would never have known. YouTube is another big example. I just thought, let me hop on it, because why not? For me, I mean, I've always been big on music, you know, and that's the next thing I want to try. Work on that, put that out. If I'm enjoying it, that's amazing. If I'm not enjoying it, then that's okay. There's a million things I've tried, and it's just in the sense that you don't want to really shortchange yourself in terms of what you're doing. Go out there and experience everything you can, you know. Especially if you're young, if you have the time, if you're in uni, right? If you have so much disposable time, use it for stuff that you think is going to add value to you. Even if you don't think it's going to add value, you get the knowledge of knowing that you tried it and you figured it out that it's not for you. You know what I mean? So in either scenario, whether you enjoy what you've done, what you tried, or whether you don't enjoy what you tried, doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you got the lesson that, hey, I either enjoyed it or I didn't. Cut that pathway off or open it wider. Literally, just like, I feel like the meaning of life in itself is just to learn. And how can we learn if we never experience, if we never go out and try? We'll be so quick to just cut something off from our understanding or from our potential pathway and just not do it without ever trying it, which I think is a foolish thing to do. But myself, I'm a victim of that. I thought, oh, there's no way I would ever do anything with medicine. And now I'm looking back at it, maybe there's something I could do to get in, you know? How do I know it's not for me if I've never tried it? You don't. So that's why I don't like it when people go out and hate on anybody else for doing something that they've never done. Okay? Because you've never done it yourself, so how are you gonna hate on somebody else for doing it? Just go out and experience, man. Everything, I think I'm fairly comfortable with what I've done in my life. I literally just had a conversation with my friends at the gym where I feel like if I pass tomorrow, I think I feel fulfilled enough with my life today where if I pass tomorrow, I would not feel that there's anything further I wanted to have done. Not that there isn't, but like I wouldn't, how do I word this? I wouldn't be disappointed if I passed tomorrow, because everything I've done in my life up until this point has been so worthwhile for me. I feel like I've done a lot of things that I could have done, and it's amazing. There's obviously a lot more I can do, and I will, with time. But it's just about absorbing experience in summer right now. I know a lot of guys are on break, guys and girls, everyone's on break. Go out, try something new. Try learn a new instrument, try pick up a sport, martial art, go to the gym, whatever tickles your fancy. I don't really want to go out on a whim or anything, saying what I've done, what I've not done. But I've tried a lot of things. Figured out some things are for me. Figured out that some things are not for me. And that's okay. That's really okay. It's like clothes. You never know your style until you try a bunch of different clothes, or hairstyle. You don't know what hair looks the nicest on you until you've tried multiple styles. There's a cookbook analogy. I need to find out who this guy is. Who literally this entire video is inspired by some one guy I saw on YouTube not too long ago. If I can find his name, I'll put it in the description. But he uses a cookbook analogy. Like, my phone overheated. Anyway, that wasn't the analogy he used. If all you've ever made is chicken and rice, how are you gonna expect to ever learn to make tiramisu? You need to try. You need to learn from another cookbook. Search on the internet. You need to try. You cannot make tiramisu with the ingredients list and the recipe for chicken and rice. So go out there, try something new. I want everybody to be able to say they try something new. I really like the concept. This guy, I really need to find who he is, but I really like the concept. He had a summer bingo card of different activities, and it's just like ticking them off. And that's something I really want to do for myself. That's something I might want to look at doing for my friends. But genuinely, just go out, try something new, because you never know it's not for you until you've tried. And a lot of people will put off. I think I'm gonna do this for next week as a deeper introspection. But the prospect of waiting for things, there's no better time than right now. Obviously, some occasions you need to have your discernment on whether to wait a little bit, whether to not, because there's a prime time for some things. But more often than not, it's just a case of just do it. The best time is now. I think it's a Chinese proverb or Japanese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant it is now. I'll link that to next week's topic, but a lot of the time, like, to do these random things, these things that we might enjoy, might not enjoy, we wait for a perfect moment. For me, I'm a victim of that. Like, I waited for the perfect moment to join a kickboxing gym, which fine. I guess I just delayed the process by which I learned whether it's for me or not, which is pointless, because you'd rather want to find out sooner whether something is for you or not rather than later. So in some instances, don't put it off, don't wait. Anyway, story of the moral. do random things, because you never know what you will enjoy and what you won't. Pick up a new instrument, write a song, write a poem, sing a song. That's my thing there. Join a gym, do Pilates, do yoga, do something. Buy a motorcycle. Literally just figure out, don't even figure out, just try, and then from what you've tried, see what you've learned, and if it's for you or if it's not. That's how you find the unknown unknowns in life. You don't know the key, you don't know the door, you don't know what's behind it. But if you try and do a million other things, you'll get one of the three eventually. That van's leaving. That's my time to leave as well. One more thing before I leave. Basically, what I wanted to say was,